So I think I owe you guys an update on Steak and DJ Day. March 14th is still the date. There is still going to be an event. However, the last 3 days have been just unbelievable. A team of people have come to me. I have graphic designers. I have more DJs than I know what to do with. I now have extra venues at my disposal if needed. I have an editor who is a wonderful writer, something that I can't do. I'm dyslexic. Hence, Steak and DJ Day, because it is a funny joke that I would change a B and a D and make that mistake. What started off as a well-intentioned idea and the opportunity to play around with a date that I have always looked at and gone, why isn't this something? Why isn't this giving back to men in a real way? Why isn't this being marketed? And a chance to do that with all the good intentions it had, I don't think I quite realised what I was touching on. In the last 3 days, I've come to realise that the charity that's in my head that I want to give this money to, the change I want to instill, all these things, they don't seem to quite exist. And my approach and my understanding of the situation is also changing. At the moment, it's looking more like March 14th is a platform to launch something else from. And it's looking very much so like this is the start of a conversation we all need to have. I was approaching this angrily, believing that there's a problem. I had a very interesting conversation today in which I was made frightfully aware of just how blissfully, maybe ignorant I am. And why wouldn't I be? Because I'm approaching this as a female looking at men. But really, what I need to do is have a conversation with men to understand what's lacking, what's missing, and what we can improve on. I don't want to approach this as this is a problem. This is no longer going to be talked as a problem or an epidemic. I'm changing the language because I want to take down a barrier. This is a conversation that we need to start. Men are talking. Just are we listening? Not all men are able to vocalize issues the way that maybe I can talk. But all men are talking. They're talking at soccer matches. They're talking in the pub. They're talking to each other. Just is the content of what they're saying actually giving us the clues that we need to help them? And is that a societal problem? Is that something that we need to try and alter? And is that alteration something that we need to do ourselves? Is it an understanding that we need to develop? Or do we need to help people communicate? Is there a chance that the lack of a tribal atmosphere, or maybe my understanding of how community works, could be a contributing factor? Is there a missing platform? Is there a missing key? But this is the conversation. It looks to me as though I need to start talking to men. I need to get as many ideas and mind melds together as possible. I have an incredible graphic designer who is currently in Dubai, who has been the sweetest at getting me what I need. I have an editor who can write words the way I can't with my dyslexia, which is incredible. I have 17 DJs. But what this is a platform for a conversation. And that's where we need to start. The event is still going to go ahead. I just think it's much bigger than I planned. It's here to be a pebble that caused ripples, that instilled change. And I'm incredibly hopeful that the reason this came the way it came is because this conversation needs to happen. So can we talk about this? Can we change things? Can we communicate better? Can we open that door? Steak and DJ Day, March 14th, 2020. Save the date. Start the conversation.